Yo guys, welcome to another video. This time we're gonna flip through another book. I just went to Kinokuniya and I pick up myself a copy of Spider-Man: The Art of the Game. So let's find out what's inside this bag. And voila, Spider-Man: The Art of the Game. When if you've seen the collector's edition unboxing, there is an art book inside that package, but the art book is not as complete as this one. That one has uh, the important parts, which are the characters and the villains, but aside from that, there's nothing much. But it is a good book. It has the same cover as this one. This is actually a sleeve. So inside is another awesome uh, hard cover. Well, that will reveal soon. So without further ado, let's unwrap this art of the book. Oh, but before that, let's check out the back cover first. So an exclusive behind the scene look at the creation of Marvel's Spider-Man. So there. And you can see here, let's focus for a bit, that this is Peter Parker's apartment, which is very messy. But seeing on on the game itself, it's not this messy. This is just an probably a concept art for that one. So let's unwrap this awesome book and see what's inside and see what's the difference from the collector's edition art book. I hope I don't. Okay, that's okay. So I just unwrapped it, and let's remove the sleeves and oh, hope it's not damaged. What's this white thing? There's a small dot here. Oh, wait a sec. Okay, so I just removed that white dot on the book. Maybe when they're wrapping it. So never mind that. So here's the hard cover. Let's remove the sleeve first before I crumple it. I mean, before I accidentally put a okay. So this is a very beautiful hardback hardbound book with the Spider-Man emblem and with the gradient dark red and crimson red background. And at the back, it's the Marvel logo. It's the Insomniac, PlayStation, and Marvel logo. So, shout out to those companies who made Spider-Man possible. Shout out to Marvel and Sony. I think they are the best combo for this, and they are the right company to handle Spider-Man. Sony making first-party games that are awesome, like God of War and Horizon Zero Dawn, and Insomniac making awesome games like Ratchet and Clank, Sunset Overdrive, and all those stuff. So let's start uh, flipping the pages. Well, maybe let's remove this DualShock 4 first, and let's start. So on the first spread, you can see the different sketches. Spider-Man, the logo, different mask. So this is weird. What's this? SM. So the evolution of how it goes. Logo. Question mark there. So. Oh, I hope. Yes. Okay, is it centered? So, Spider-Man: The Art of the Game by Paul Davis and published by Titan Books. So, for those of you who are thinking of getting this one, then here's a flip through. So, looking at this, it is very different from the collector's edition. So, it doesn't matter if you have that one because it's very different. Definitely, this has more content than the collector's edition Art of the Game mini book. So I can say it's just a mini book, and this one is the complete book and complete experience. So you can just pause the pages while I'm flipping through it. You can also uh, fast forward if you're getting bored and if you want to post on a particular page. This might take a while, so I will not. Sometimes I'll just keep quiet and just flip through. And if I see something interesting, then I'll just comment on it. So this is the the suit from the Avengers, and this is the OG Spider-Man costume, the punk Spider-Man, and what's this? Looks like a an armored Spider-Man. Some drones, schematics of the drones, sketches here on the left side, and the web slinger, schematics, and some blueprints of Oscorp. So this is Peter Parker. You can see the from the concept art. This is the concept art and the final product or the final outcome. And Peter Parker's room, which is super messy here, and it's actually an artwork itself. It's very, it's a good. You can actually print this and put it on your wall as a mural. Yuri Watanabe. Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin. So uh, they go with the not so fierce looking face. You can both be a gangster and a businessman. They went to that look. So here he is on the orange jumpsuit and on the coat and tie. So some henchmen of the Kingpin here. Fisk Tower. Another awesome spread. And some interiors. 3D interiors. Another awesome spread. Spider-Man on the advanced suit punching an henchman. This is Doctor Octopus, Otto Octavius. So this is the traditional. I mean the Octavius we know from the comics and stuff. This is more uh, the traditional look, and they went to the baldy look, which I guess is a breath of fresh air. Different look for Doctor Ock. So Octavius Industries, his lab, and here's Mary Jane Watson. This look, obviously they didn't go with this one, but this is an awesome look. This one, the it's like a oil painting of Mary Jane with the red hair and stuff with freckles. But I don't think they they used a different look. So concept arts and the final one here. This could be his her apartment. And next is Aunt May. So they went to a very like a mature, very mature and a bit aged Aunt May. But still has a very kind face, like the typical auntie kind of person. Oh, this is Martin Lee with Aunt May. This is Martin Lee, aka Mr. Negative. So they have a couple of looks here and they went through this look. And these are the different masks, which they call the inner demons. So some gauntlet design here. This is the auction house. It's an iconic landmark. And the shocker. So there's a lot of concept going on here, but they went through this look, which is actually not bad. This is kind of ridiculous, this one. And the art, the graphic art for the political campaign of Mayor Norman Osborn. His campaign materials. So this is really good. This is an artwork itself. And Avengers Tower. Some signages from different establishment, I believe on New York City, and some graphic design and billboards. Miles Morales. So here is Miles Morales and Rio Morales. So watch out for the upcoming movie, separate movie of Miles Morales as Spider-Man. So this one is a riot scene, City of Fear, and concept art for Silver Sable. So they went through the more mature Silver Sable than this one. This one looks a bit younger. Actually, looks like a model, so it won't be realistic. Here's another uh, poster. You can actually use this as a poster. You print it out, or scan it, print it out, and frame it. These are Sable Security, the henchmen, and some weapons. I mean rifles. Some uh, vehicles. And graffiti. So it's not complete if we don't have graffiti in New York City. And here's Tombstone. So they have a couple of, I mean, few concept art about him with the dreads, with the inverted cap, with the beanie, and this one long haired Tombstone, and they went to a bald look. So the thugs of Tombstone. It's like a biker gang emblem or patch. Here's another awesome spread. Maybe there's a downloadable code for the digital version of this one, so I can just uh, use those pages as wallpaper or something. So here's Mr. Negative, a younger look, but they went to the more mature, sophisticated, more businessman like Mr. Negative. This one is more like the typical gangster look, or more like K-pop look, if you ask me. Another awesome spread. Raft Prison. There's a lot of good spread here. I like that when an art book is actually showing how good the artwork is. Because some art book they just put some thumbnails and they cram a lot of garbage. I mean, not garbage, but they cram the artwork that it's too small to see or to appreciate. And this one is awesome. So here's Electro. So the good thing about this, the traditional Electro that we know has the electric blast as a mask, but that looks ridiculous. Like the yellow thunder or or lightning design. So they just put uh, scars on his face that resembles electric shock, which is nice. By the way, the Electro in the last Spider-Man was not really good. Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is a good actor, but come on, man. Everyone agrees with me when I say that Electro is not the Electro we were expecting. So this is the Sinister Six. Sinister Six with Scorpion, Mr. Negative, Doctor Octopus, Rhino, the Vulture, and Electro. And also, it's a bit weird that the statue on the collector's edition is a spoiler, but everyone knows what the statue is. So more Doctor Octopus concept art. This one is like a mech thing, and his look is very different here. So this is the final concept. And this one is dope. Okay, this says Vulture. I actually like the Vulture on the Homecoming, so this design is not bad as well. With this one has an actual beak-like mask and street art on New York City. Nice. This is cool. There's actually a lot to see on this art book. You can use it as reference as well if you're a graphic designer or a conceptual artist. You can use this as reference for your character design and stuff. So this is Scorpion. Let's just go back. I like the mask. I like that the final one they use has a wider opening on the mouth because it's ridiculous. This one has a very small one. And what's the excuse me? What's the point of that mask? I mean, what's the point of putting a hole there if it's too small? Then there's Rhino. This is the traditional Rhino. Then they just keep on designing it until they reach the exoskeletal Rhino look. So it's more like an exosuit than this one. The like the the actual Rhino suit is a part of him. Well, it's more realistic to have an exosuit than a mutated Rhino, or you'll look like another version of Rocksteady, and which is funny because Rocksteady is in the universe of the Ninja Turtles, and it's in New York as well. So there'll be like two rhinos in New York City. Oh, this one is dope. I like this. This actually looks like the free team on PS4. So if you pre-ordered, and if you have a PlayStation now, you can actually download that team. So different looks of New York City, different views. So these are different street criminals and thugs. Norman Osborn's penthouse blueprint. We're almost finished. Oscorp Industries, the skyscraper, with some interior details. It's actually good. Insomniac really went all out on this game. And this is I just read that Spider-Man is their big break. It's like a make or break for Insomniac. So, congratulations, Insomniac, for this awesome game. And thank you as well. This is a more like rugged look of New York City. And the final image here is Doctor Octopus and Spider-Man one on one battle to the death. So it's good that the whole project was collaborated by different artists. So that's cool. And this is an awesome image as well. And this is the same thing you see on the front, the first spread. And there you go. Marvel Spider-Man: The Art of the Game. If you're deciding to buy this one, go ahead, get it. It's not that expensive, and it's a good game. It's a well put together book, an art book. You can use it as reference, and you can just put it. You can add it on your library or your collection, whatever. It's a good buy. So for me, it's a worth it buy. So I hope you enjoy this flip through, and see you guys on the next video. Always remember, keep on playing and game on. Cheers. Bye.